What is good, Wiz Nation, Wizards fans? How's it going? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Cam Mingo, and the Wizards Summer League is a wrap. We didn't make the championship, but it is what it is. I don't care about winning Summer League championship. I care about what the young guys would have in store for us. Hopefully, have a bright future of this team. But we're gonna talk about 5 players that stood out for me in the Wizards, not just the whole Summer League, the Wizards Summer League, not the entire thing, but the Wizards Summer League. There are 5 players that really impressed me, but we're talking some positives and negatives. So let's get started. First off, let's start with a second year guy named Johnny Davis. I mean, here's Johnny. Yes, Johnny. He really impressed me. He was much better than last year. Last year, he felt a little scared. You know what I'm saying? A little nervous. He didn't know what the game was about. But then second year around, much better, more improved. He really improved his aggression. He's really attacking, like make or miss. He is so fearless attacking the rim. His mirror shot is a little better than was last year. His float game is good, but my one negative about John Davis is he needs to work on his 3 points. Is not there yet. He made some threes, but it's not there. You know what I'm saying? So can we see what Johnny? Cause I'm backing Johnny be the backup shooting guard to our newly acquired Jordan Poole. Yeah, the backup shooting guard to Jordan Poole. So hopefully we see that second year jump that we the Elkins thought was gonna be, because we see it in college. We saw he had a down freshman year, and then he leaped up in second year in college. So looking forward to see that. Next player I'm gonna talk about is the one we got in the Jordan Poole deal, Ryan Rollins, the point guard. He had a bad first game against Indiana, but since then he really, excuse me, he gotten better. He really got. I like him. He is a good passer. He's a good mid range shooter, all that. But he could possibly be the backup point guard if we decided to trade DeLon Wright. Well, I hope personally we keep DeLon Wright. Let Rollins observe it, but we're gonna see more of him in preseason. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a little more of him. You know what I'm saying? Next player I want to get to is Patrick Baldwin. To me, he's the most impressive Wizard in some league. He's another guy that we got in the Jordan Poole deal. I'm surprised both Rollins and Baldwin didn't get the opportunity in Golden State, because Warriors is a championship caliber team, and we're in a rebuilding mode. But Patrick Baldwin, he really impressed me. Like he can score inside and out. He's an okay rebounder and all that, but I really like him. He could possibly be the backup forward to be behind Kuz or Denny, whoever decided to be the backup power forward. But our power forward is still is Gallinari. We haven't decided if we're gonna buy him out or not. But as another guy, I want to see more of in preseason play. Because if he continues, if he you know what I'm saying, he play like that in some league going to preseason, we could see some playing time for him going into this upcoming season. So keep doing your thing, Patrick Baldwin, or we call him PBJ. That's Patrick Baldwin Jr. What we call him, PBJ. Next guy is the rookie. The rookie, the one we drafted. We'll start with the second round pick, and Tristan Vukovic. There were some first couple games I wasn't sold on him, but his best game was that third game against San Antonio, where you know what I'm saying, he did score a lot, but there are some games where he did take a lot of threes. Like, you know what I'm saying, you don't need to take threes, but I like about him, he can really run the floor. That's his best strength, is running the floor. He's good at the pick and roll game. So his one weakness is hopefully he gets to be more confident in shooting the ball. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some game where he rushes to shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? But the one move, that little the step back three, that was probably one of his best highlights of the summer league. But his best one when he ran the floor against San Antonio and got an easy dunk. I'm like, okay, so that's really his best trait, run the floor. What I didn't say is work on is be confident in shooting the ball, because he can really shoot. I see his highlights overseas. He can shoot, but during this league, you gotta be confident. And last but not least, the rookie we got in the first round, Bilal Coulibaly. Now this guy has a bright future of the Wizards team. Well, but his one negative about him is he can't shoot yet. He did make that one shot to win the game against Boston, to put up 5 at the end of the game. That was with confidence right there. If he can work on that shot from years and years to come, look out. He's gonna be a star in this league. But he is a great defender. I could see him guarding not he can guard 1, 1, 2, and 3, not the 4 yet. If he continues to grow, I can see him guarding and get bigger and stronger. I can see him guarding 4 positions, not 5, because he is 6'9". I can see him growing at least 1 or 2 inches and getting bigger and stronger. But what I didn't know really about him is he can handle the ball. I'm like, I didn't know that. I didn't know that on him. I know that in him. You know what I'm saying? He really got a good handle of the ball. And also like about him, he is really aggressive getting to the basket. Like, he is very, very aggressive. I'm like, okay, this kid is not scared. He's only 18 years old, and he'll be like 19 or coming soon. I don't know what day or month it is, but he'll be 19 years old going into this upcoming season. But this rookie, man, like, I'm really impressed. I'm sold on him. You know what I'm saying? I really like this kid. So keep doing your thing, Balo. And the other guys when I mentioned that I'm looking forward to what you got in training camp. And these other guys who I saw in the Bulls game, they were just to see who would be a two-way player and be part of our G League team. So we went 2-3 summer league play. We could have been at least 4-1 some of that, or perfect. You know what I'm saying? If we got perfect, we would have been summer championship. We should have won against Indiana because we were down 20 points at halftime, and we only came back and won the game. We beat Boston. We should be San Antonio, but I wish we could saw Wembanyama and Bilal Coulibaly play against each other, because they were teammates overseas. We beat Oklahoma City because they was probably most pressing one, Oklahoma City, and we lost the Bulls where it didn't matter. But go back to that Thunder game. That was Bilal and John Davis showcase right there. I think John had 22 points, and Bilal had 4 block shots, and that's some good about Bilal. He can really block shots. I'm like, he had 4, and he like 2. I think 1, 2 I saw were chase downs, and in some of the games, I'm like, we haven't seen chase down since John Wall. I'm like, I'm having him Wall flashbacks again. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, wish we were in a championship game, but oh well. Now before we head on out here, I want to go to this new that was when the summer league started. It was like before our first game in summer league against Indiana. Let's talk about this new this in season tournament that's been going on in LA. There's this thing how it works, right? I remember rules is I think each team is divided in 6 groups, 5 in each group, East and West. There's like East A, East B, East C, and then East and that could be West A, West B, and C. Okay, there's these groups, but the group we're in, it's hard. For we're in a tough group. We're in the group with Milwaukee, New York, Miami, and Charlotte. I think those games are playing in November on Tuesdays and Fridays. So I think it begins on the first of the November 3rd, and then the first Friday it begins. I think whoever is the best coming out of that group, they're immediately going to the knockout round. And the 2 best records, the other 2, East and West, there's two wild cards. I think it's the best overall. East and West. I think 2 best I think it's two best. I don't know how. I'm gonna see how it go. I think six. I think six can move on. I think the second best for East or West. I think only one wild card. Okay, I guess so. It's a little confusing here. I think the whoever wins their group, the immediately might go on, and the second best from either East or West, they're the two wild cards, and those eight will go head to head. So it's a tournament style. If you win, move on. Lose, go home. And the best 14, I believe they go to Las Vegas for a couple of days, and then the last two will play for championship, and then get like $50,000 per player. You know what I'm saying? But I think the championship doesn't count as a regular season win, but the other ones, they count as regular season wins. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they go. Look at everyone. People who are fan of when the Playing Tournament first installed, nobody was a fan of that, and now look at it now. People love the Playing Tournament. To me, I wasn't a fan of it either, but when I saw the rules and all that, I said, okay, I can live this now. Because we were in the Playing Tournament when it first started, and I said, okay, I like this. Even a friend of mine who's a Heat fan, he liked the Playing Tournament. He's a Heat fan, and look what he did. They made it all the way to the finals. St. Lakers, they got to the West Finals as a 7th seed. So this is how this thing plays out. The NC thing it plays out. So I'm trying to make the game more competitive. Cause you got November the play-in, not playing the end season, then the Christmas games in January is about who makes All-Star team, and February All-Star weekend, and March and April it gets real. So it is what it is. So that's it. So next time you'll hear me is where something crazy happens. But next big thing, the schedule release. Looking forward to that. So that is it. Thank y'all. Know the deal. Follow me on Twitter at KMango. Same Instagram. My Wiz page, Twitter at Wiz_Nation. Instagram Nation_Wiz. Thank y'all. Peace.